All right. What's up, guys? This is just a test. I'm testing some streamer settings, and I'm looking to see how fast 60 kilobytes looks, and looking at other different settings to make the stream better and to make my computer not have a heart attack after running all this. But I hope you guys have had a happy new year, a Merry Christmas, and it's been a while. Took a little break, but we'll be back with my Paranormal Soapbox Tuesday. And Necromancer Live Show will be back on the 15th. We're going to have Sean Astin from Ghost Loop on. I've met Sean a couple times at Gettysburg at the Battlefield Bash. So I see some people rolling in. We got Missy. Haha, Missy's watching. Sam Thomas. Ken. What's up, guys? All right, well, I will look at the streams, see what they look like on my phone, see if they look good. So, what you guys been up to? Playing with toys, the computer toys. We're still on the standby screen. Oh no, we just uploaded it. Just refreshed it. Actually, it does look better. That's cool. We're streaming at 6,000 kilobits per second now, and I like the way that looks better. Looks pretty smooth. I changed the background a little bit. It's just a plain white background with a very feathered, smooth vignette. I think it looks a little bit cleaner. And now that we're using the Restream chat app, it's not hard to read the chat. I actually made the chat a little bit bigger. It looks like you can read it a little bit better. Because some people were complaining that it was kind of hard to read. I can read it even when it's small. Josh is working like he always does. We'll put him on full screen. Hi, Josh. What you got there? I can barely hear you. You must be far away from your mic. Okay, that's fine. Look where Missy is. She's in a different room. You want to talk about your new room? So my send is hovering around 5.5 to 7.5 megabits per second, which is good because my cap is 12, between 11 and 12. And I'll let you guys see this. This is what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at this right here, the screen here. So if you look, I got 230 some down and 12 up, and we're only peaking around 35 megabits per second throughput. And if you look, can't hear Missy? Really? They can't hear any of them? Oh, Jesus Christ. Here, let me see if I can fix that. Let's see if I can fix that audio problem, guys. Okay. Um, I don't know why that would be. Okay, I'm going to call you guys back, so go ahead and hang up. I'm gonna go ahead and call them back and see if we can fix that. That's definitely a problem that I do not see why it should be happening. So we'll call them back because they're coming through on my mixer. Okay. Yeah, you're coming through on my side. Yeah, I don't know why. Let me turn this up so I can eventually hear him. I'm gonna go ahead and call them back. So bear with us, guys. We're just testing this. See if we can fix that. That's definitely a problem that I do not see why it should be happening. So we'll call them back because they're coming through on my mixer. Yeah, that's to be expected when you're running higher data. Okay. Yeah, you're coming through on my side. All right, let's just start talking, guys. See if I can hear you. I don't know why. Let me turn this up so damn it, I can eventually hear him. I'm gonna have to listen to the stream. Call them back. So bear with us, guys. The reason you weren't hearing me, guys, is I had my mic muted because the stream will loop back into it if I don't. I'm going to have to start all brand new NDI filters live stream standby. Good thing this is just a test, huh? The reason you weren't hearing me, guys, is I had my mic muted. All right. We'll add completely new ones. And see if that works. It worked last time I did it, so it should work this time.
Cheryl Miller said, "Good to see you, Josh."
Just if the chat can let me know when they start hearing them, that would be cool.
I'm here right now.
Because I have to listen to my own stream, which is annoying because I have an active mic. Hmm,
I hear a
let's
message.
see here.
You hear me? I hear you now. Okay. I can hear myself through Josh's, so we're all good to go.
I guess she said she could hear me too. Did you hear that, Justin?
She could hear herself
These are
on.
much bigger than they need to be.
You could hear me and Missy?
Yeah, I heard myself through there since you didn't say anything.
Okay.
Guys, I would suggest you don't ever produce your own shit because it's irritating. Hire a producer. All right, guys. Just keep talking. So see if this audio problem will fix itself.
Okay.
So I'm going up there to help
I'm going to
them.
mute my mic. That's why you won't hear me.
Is Derek still there?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
right here.
I'm going up there to help them film a little bit. Then we're going to investigate.
Where are they filming at and investigating?
He gave me the address. Can't remember what it's called. It's like a theater where they have bands and stuff. And
Oh,
Do you get to investigate?
yeah, I'll investigate with them for a little bit. So, I'm driving up and driving back.
how
All
far
right.
is it?
Okay. I had to completely change the brand new NDI sources. So I hope I don't have to do that every single time, but it looks like I might. That's irritating. You guys can hear me fine, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So we got that working. The stream looks better to me. I don't know if the guys watching could tell a difference. It's got a little bit more detail and contrast. Looks good. And this is what I'm really wanting to see here is this. The the SYN just went up to 11.3. That's high.
What does that mean?
It's your upload speed.
Uh-huh.
You don't want it to reach anywhere near what your max is, and it is. So they're going to see if once it starts reaching, see that 12.4 there, that's not good. So I might back my bit rate down a little bit.
Now that's from your graphics processor, right?
No, it's my internet provider.
Oh, okay.
I only have like 11.5 upload speed.
Right.
And it's spiking up past 12.
Damn.
And that's a problem.
Apparently they must have gave you some bonus if it's spiking above 12. I would have thought it would cut you off at 11.
If you look here, we'll do a speed test.
Where you hit it? You all right?
It'll tell me how much I have.
Oh. But backed into my desk.
Did I lose it? I must have lost it.
What's that?
My test?
I see it on here.
What did it say? Okay.
215.78.
My ping is 224.43, and my upload's not even as much as I'm supposed to be getting. So that's even worse.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me none though. That's how they get you. Your max and minimums. That you damn sure get the minimum, but they ain't
Josh,
gonna
you're
give
not
you the
reading the
max.
chat, are you? They're trying to talk to you. Do you want me to read off what they're asking you?
Yeah, I see it here. I
Okay.
saw Gilson's comment. I didn't see anybody else.
So yeah, I mean, we could tell you guys that we're going to be kicking off My Paranormal Soapbox back on schedule every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, coming up Tuesday. We're going to be doing Necromancer bi-monthly again.
Bi-weekly.
Or bi-monthly.
Bi-monthly? You're only going to do it once a month?
Every other month.
Yeah, bi-weekly then. That would be the right term.
Yeah, bi-weekly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what the hell I'm saying.
The 15th is Sean Astin. And the 29th, I think, is...
I think you said it was Lyle.
No.
Yeah, Lyle.
No.
Oh, really?
Lyle is February, the first show.
From
Robbie,
Twisted?
Robbie Thomas.
Oh, yeah, Robbie.
Who'd you say, Josh?
You said Lyle? Is that
Lyle's in February.
from Twisted?
Mhm.
Yes. So, I'm going to be starting on the commercial film that we shot later last year. Hopefully that will be done by February. It could be done by January, depends on how productive I am. But A1's still in basketball right now. And I'll be starting, since Christy is filing for disability, she cannot work, so I'm going to be going back to work. And I think I'm only allowed to do part-time, because if I go over a certain threshold, she can lose her eligibility.
Right.
So that's good and bad. It's good that
Unless you get divorced.
I couldn't hear what she said.
See, that's the thing. If you get divorced or separated, then they don't count how many hours.
Me and Chrissy should get divorced.
That's what they told her mom when she got sick.
Yeah. So there it is. Hopefully that'll come out by February, and then we're going to be doing brand new stuff this year. We're going to change it up. I don't want to disclose too much information yet, but there's going to be a separate series that we're going to do that's not ghost hunting. We're still going to do the ghost hunting stuff, but it's not going to be as much. We're going to try to be more productive, do more, but they're not going to be like full-fledged documentaries. Like every episode's not going to be a full-fledged documentary. I'm probably going to condense the episodes down to half as long as I have been making them. 25, 30-minute long episodes. That way we can work on the other project and another commercial film. We don't know where we're going to do the commercial film this year. We haven't even had a production meeting. I'm sure the 18th we'll be talking about some ideas. We're coming up with designs, all new graphic design for our branding, our banners, and advertising, new t-shirt designs and apparel designs for Interface Death. I don't think Deadlight's changing unless Josh wants to change it. And
I'm not cutting another big ass decal to go on his
Gilson
wall.
says we want to do a joint. They want to do a joint investigation with us.
No, honestly, it's hard to change a logo whenever it's recognizable now. So to change it, I think that.
Oh yeah.
I think we should.
I meant for your apparel. I thought your swag is something that if you wanted to change over time or just keep the same for now. I wasn't talking about the branding of your company.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we might do maybe a limited run or something since we have to order. We have a minimum order of shirts.
Like a special edition or something.
Yeah.
Pink?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, everybody that wants to do collabs with us, it's going to be huge. Well, we're definitely going to try to be collabing with Paranormal Quest this year. It is in the talking phase, but we have no idea. I haven't talked to Steve Hummel about the idea that I have. But Steve, if if you want to get a hold of me anytime to talk about some of the ideas I have, let me know, Steve, and we'll start working on that, because the very first group that I'd wanted to collab with is Paranormal Quest, because Paranormal Quest has inspired and pretty much it's their channel is what I started watching before I started doing my own stuff, and they are very similar to how we do things. Probably the most similar out of any group I've met, and I like that. So it's good. The mesh of styles and production workflows will be very similar. So if that works smoothly and we do it, then we'll consider working with other groups. But I'll say up front, if other groups want to collab with us, you know, it could be very difficult, because there might be differences in approaches to a paranormal project. And since we do productions of our stuff, that impacts an investigation a lot. Okay, so we might, if we do a collab with Paranormal Quest this year, we'll hire someone in to film the behind the scenes of it. Not hire, but find
Right.
someone who would want to do it for free, because we can't
Right.
afford to hire anybody. None of us get paid, so we probably can hire somebody.
Hey, we've already went that route multiple times.
Yeah.
Fire
Hopefully there's
free
no more
help.
firing. If we can get behind the scenes camera guy and an audio guy, that you will see a behind the scenes of a collab between two groups.
Yeah,
Gil, if you want to buy them, they're on the website, man. I haven't put up the last episode on DVD, but we can do it. That's something I need to do. I'll do that tonight.
Mhm.
But it's at interfacedeath.net/shop. That is the link.
Or /videos, Leanne.
And if you go there, you will see all the things on our store. And I am going, since we have the last season done, we'll be doing a package deal for the whole season on DVD or Blu-ray. Actually, it's Blu-ray. I don't want to do DVD and Blu-ray, because I would have to render it both resolutions, and
that would suck.
The only ceiling in this house I can actually touch.
you can touch a ceiling.
I'm so happy.
Hit your head on it.
She did the other day when we was moving stuff around. Tell you what, if you're not careful, you knock the shit out of yourself hitting your head on that thing. He comes and reaches out and gets you.
Thanks. Oh, the one at the Sanford School in Moundsville.
Hi, Bill.
Where
Yeah.
are your paranormal investigations? I'd love to watch them. They're on YouTube. If you go to www.youtube, see if I can type .com/interface death paranormal research. I think I typed that right. There's our YouTube channel. I'll actually get you the playlist of last season if you want me to, because there's a lot of live shows on there that might be hard to find. So, you go here. I think I copied it. Here is the playlist for last season. Ah, so he liked that. Yeah. If you haven't been to the Archive of the Afterlife, West Virginia State Penitentiary, and the Sanford School, you need to hook up with Steve. Last time we were there, dude, we could barely investigate. Our equipment and our bodies were taking hits. It was weird.
Even mine.
Right?
And that don't happen.
Well, exactly. Not it doesn't happen very often, but I do
Hi,
have to
Emma.
say you had more experiences like that this year than ever.
Yeah.
Jess just piped up and it says hi from Emma
Is Emma actually watching?
on Jess's phone.
Oh, she stole
funny.
Jess's phone.
So does Emma got straight A's this year so far?
I believe so, yes.
Awesome. Awen just scooted by this last grading period with all A's. She had to retake a test or two to bump her grade up in, I think it was history.
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear what happened to me today? Holy crap. We sat down to eat lunch. Me and Casey did. We sat.
Okay. So someone was whistling?
There was no one at the back door. There was no one upstairs. There was no one downstairs. It was just me and Casey.
We've took a tour at the West Virginia Penitentiary, but we haven't investigated it yet. Since we film our investigations and they only let you there for 5 hours, it's kind of hard to do a production. But since we're shrinking down our videos, we might consider doing that this year. I know we need to book a lot of them as soon as possible. Probably by the time everybody gets together up at my place the 18th, we need to start talking about what we need to book.
4.
Next year.
Yeah, because a lot of places are going to be booked out if we don't start soon. I know Waverly Hills is definitely probably close to being. Not that we want to
Gilson
go,
said
but
he lost me. There's no sound.
I'm hearing you perfectly fine. Does anybody else not hear Missy? Man, what's up with this? I fixed it. Keep talking, Missy, please.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know where the whistle came from.
Probably the mailman.
The mail didn't show up until like 2 hours later.
That's why it's weird.
What?
I think he said that's why it's weird.
Yeah. Why it's weird.
That's why.
I hear you just fine on my phone.
Okay.
So I don't know why. I don't know why Gilson.
We lost her for a sec. Now she's back.
Okay.
It was like a quick glitch.
It's probably I don't have enough bandwidth to run it this high a bit rate. That's why I'm testing it.
Could be.
I might have to back it back down to 3,500. Man, that sucks because I like how this looks.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to start, creating a list of where we want to check into
I want to go to Randolph County again
to book in
when
and
it's warm.
right, get stuff kind of looked at, start booking. I mean, we need to look at our events that we want to do this year, other than Gettysburg. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we need to hammer out quick.
Did you make coffee?
Not yet.
Damn it, Derek.
I know. I'm slacking.
Oh, well, he went downstairs and got this.
Well,
Yeah,
of
I
course.
made coffee and didn't even get a cup.
Can't you get out of Derek's reserve pitcher?
No, that's nasty.
She won't drink it.
Drinking that out of that old coffee out of that pitcher is like drinking the beer out of the trough at the end of the night.
Right?
No.
I just never was one to be able to pour it down the drain without drinking it until it got really bad.
Derek, my GPU is at 30%. It's not my GPU for the streaming. It's I think it's my upload speed
From your internet.
Mm-hmm. Now, if everybody here, let me turn off my Wi-Fi to my phone because we got, so many devices connected to the Wi-Fi.
Right.
I just want to see how much of impact just my phone is. Memory is at 50%, below 50%.
Wow.
Memory, CPU, I mean, it's not pegged. It's at 70%. Memory is awesome. Disk usage, awesome. The SYN data is what's going to cause us issues.
Thank you.
Trying to see if it lowered it down for me turning off my Wi-Fi yet or not.
You can't just upgrade that. You'd have to upgrade everything.
Yeah, and I definitely can afford that.
Right.
I already got their ultra speed package.
Yeah, so I was gonna say it's not worth even attempting to upgrade, because if with their premium package, if that's what they're giving you for upload, that's about as horrible as what they give us.
What's your upload speed?
I think my upload speed is right around 35 to 40. The upload speed's pretty decent.
Heath,
my
after
download-
Brushy Mountain Prison, I know that Buster Williams has mentioned he wanted us to go there.
Where's that, Brushy Mountain?
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
he
pretty
said, yeah, it's expensive. Ohio, Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, he mentioned.
Right.
That would be a good one too. That one's not too bad, and the price is good. So
Right.
I still want to do a 36th hour at St. Albans.
St. Albans, yeah.
We're definitely going to do St. Albans. We don't know if it'll be a 3-day, but that might be. If we're going to do a 3-day there, we might as well do our documentary there.
Right.
Well, I even thought, I mentioned before about doing the
Happy New Year, Deb.
Jess said, I want to go to the place in Kentucky.
Which one?
I think she's talking about the
TB
mansion.
Rippey.
Yeah, the TB
Oh,
Rippey
okay,
house.
yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely on the list too.
I got to start working on the list, and we'll have to narrow it down by the time you guys get up here. Do you want to just have a meeting when you're here, or do you want to have one before or after we do the Christmas to get together?
We're end up talking about it at our Christmas party anyway. So
We'll end up
Right.
talking about it, but we won't get anything done.
Well, you know how long our meetings run. Right? Do you want to use up a whole bunch of time for that? We got to we got to do promo photography for this year. We got to set up a fucking studio, shoot photos.
lost sound again
Oh, Josh.
on me.
Oh, when I probably went to full screen. That's probably when we lost your audio. Yeah, let me fix that. I can fix it. Hold on. Okay. There. Thanks, guys, for letting me know that. I did not fix my other screens. And I got to fix Jess's screen, too. Hold on, Derek. I'm not getting any audio from you. I'm fixing this stuff right now. Just stand by, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. We'll see if we hear you now. Go ahead and talk.
Josh.
Okay. Hold on. Gotta do something else now. Still working on it. I gotta jump through 5,000 hoops. Audio only. Okay. Now they can hear you. Yep. Okay, filters. I'll go ahead and switch screens back to here, but I got to do these filters now. I wish you guys knew my pain. Now I know why people that stream, you just use Facebook to stream or just use like StreamYard or, some easy stuff, because this shit is a nightmare. I mean, once you get it all right, it's awesome, but trust me, it sucks.
That's why a lot of them are going to radio, just doing like the radio broadcast.
Oh, that's
thing.
another thing that we can bring up.
A podcast.
We're going to be streaming the audio of this show on internet radio. I don't know what networks are going to pick us up yet, but I'm going to purchase a service. I got to do that before Tuesday.
Yeah.
I got to have that set up this weekend. God damn. All right. We can do it. We can make it happen. I can have you guys just do everything. Just do everything.
Just go do it.
Just
What are
do
you
it.
standing there for?
I know.
Drop the tall boy and go help.
Drop
Come on,
the tall boy.
I didn't drop it. It's still in my head. It's coming with me.
That's funny. Okay. EQ. BTS plugins. Okay. We're going to do EQ. Standalone. EQ. Open interface. Just so you guys can see this nightmare that I'm doing right now. I mean, this is a damn nightmare. What screen do I need? This is the screen I need. Okay, I need you to open. There we go. So, need this to be the band. About there. About here. That's good. Okay. All right. We're good. Hello, Eddie. Everyone's drinking beer while we test our stream. Yay. I think I got everything. Okay. We'll go test it again. Josh, talk.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Missy, talk. Okay. Let's see if that worked. If we went to a full screen on Josh or Missy and you couldn't hear them, let us know.
Is that light above me okay, or am I going to need the video light?
You're going to need studio lights. If you're going to be running a green screen and everything, you're going to have a studio in there. You're going to
Well,
have to
he's going to move everything around. So.
Yeah, you're going to have lights just for the green screen, lights for you. You just probably can do just a key light for your face, but you're going to have to completely and evenly light your green screen perfectly. Why the bots on YouTube chat? So YouTube can see what Facebook is saying, so you can cross chat.
Can you see Gilson's comment?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yay. Well, I got that fixed. I haven't had a lot of negative feedback about the bots. Is it annoying, Michael? Do you find it annoying? Because I can turn it off. Because they can see the chat on the screen. If you think it's annoying, let me know. Because I don't want it to be annoying. I don't ever look at it. See, I look at this. I can see the chat on OBS, and then I can see the chat over here. This app right here.
Make me a pina colada.
I don't have the stuff.
Pina colada. So yeah, Gilson, if you want the whole season 6, I'm thinking about only doing it for like $40 for the set. I think some of them are on sale for 10.
Ken.
The latest are 15. So if you can get a deal on a whole set of 5.
Ken said go full screen. Go full with Missy again.
Okay. Speak, Missy. Talk. Okay. That should be good enough.
Just to make me want to extra shot.
What she want me to make her?
She wants Derek to make her a pina colada too.
That's what I thought. So yeah, this is what the My Paranormal Soapbox show is going to look like. I need to redesign a little bit on the Necromancer still. I got too much crap to do. Go full on Missy again. Okay. We're testing. Hey Josh, can you yeah, because we get. All right, here we might. Yeah, go ahead and talk, Missy. Really? Well, Josh just muted his. So that might be why. Let me go to the properties. Okay. Why is Missy no sound? Huh. Talk, Missy, please. Yeah, if they won't know if I fixed it or not if you're not talking. That's my problem. I don't see anything. All right, no Missy. This is very depressing. Very depressing. Let me get rid of the NDI source then and redo it. Man. Because I'm supposed to use Josh's source to get this to work. Because Skype's stupid. Okay, keep talking, Missy. Okay, that shit. If you heard her there at the last before I switched it, let me know. Hey, Josh, show him the 120.
Look at this big old thing.
Trying to craft a custom-made diffuser for that has got to be like building a shield.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of big. It doesn't want to hold its shape, so messing around with it.
They're saying they can't hear you on your full screen, Missy. Isn't that not good?
Yeah, that is not good at all.
See if I can fix this. Let me just try to switch it to Missy then. Okay. So, talking, Derek. I'm still testing. Yeah, just let us know if you hear Derek. I want to mute my mic real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep fixing it. Yeah, just let us know if you hear Derek. Mute my mic again. I cannot figure this out. Let me remove this source and try it again. I want to mute my mic again. It is not working. Still trying.
Jess said my audio isn't working either.
Well, that's crazy. So we both crapped out.
Gilson says he.
I hear no one. Silence. We've all went to mute land. It held up for quite a while,
Yeah.
just not long enough.
I have myself on mute because you guys can just. I don't want you to hear what I'm hearing.
My audio isn't working.
Gilson said, "I'm reading Derek's lips, and
I
he's
hear him
saying,
now.
blah, blah, blah."
I hear him now. I
Uh-oh.
fixed it.
Gilson says he
It said, there you go, Derek
Okay.
slash Missy, I can hear now.
Talk again. We'll test it again.
Okay. Everybody's saying that they can hear. So I'm back. Now, I don't know if Josh came back or not. They said his was gone too.
It held up for quite a while.
Yeah, that's because I was switching around settings. They can't see
Gotcha.
what I'm doing.
Just not long enough.
And they
Exactly.
can't hear what I'm doing because I have myself muted.
Right.
So I'm going to mute myself again.
Okay. Yeah, everybody's saying that they can hear us. Can you hear me now? Good. Came back. We've been resurrected. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Cool. Okay. Okay.
Keep talking there.
I can keep talking.
What are you gonna talk about there?
I don't know. I can talk about anything. What do you mean? Oh. If everybody out there can hear what I'm saying, let us know. Oh, I know.
It's just really irritating.
Gilson, I'm pretty sure that you're
Yeah,
not supposed
Gilson,
to hear
if
Justin.
I don't mute myself, my phone audio from the show that's 30 seconds behind will loop into my microphone, so you'll be hearing all that, and I don't want you to. We're just trying to isolate Derek on his full screen, which we are, but I have to. It's not right on the mixer. I don't
Right.
want to have to mute every time I switch.
That's a pain in the butt.
Yep, a royal pain in the butt.
What's up, Caesar? I see you.
Yeah, having to mute every time you switch screens, then you forget, and it's a mess.
Yeah, I don't have a producer or a sound engineer to switch it for me.
He needs your tech guy. I can
We
send
need a
him
switch.
your way.
Yeah, we need a switchboard.
Becky says she sees nothing.
She sees nothing.
We got Cotton Eye Joe in the chat.
Oh, you've got YouTube pulled up also, don't you?
Yeah, we're streaming on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to stream to all the platforms just so I could, do a real live test.
Right. Like you was naming out people joining, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't see these people joining. It's because it's Facebook.
Yep. I have a chat app that lets me see all the chat, but you don't have that obviously because I'm producing it from my computer.
Right.
Well, it looks like I got the numbers that I wanted. I'll have to kick down the bit rate. Let's see if I can kick down the bit rate while we're streaming. I think I can.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Go down to 3,500 where I had it before.
500.
And see if
See how quickly it changes?
it did. It definitely, yep, it dropped. So that looks like that's just going to what we're going to have to deal with.
Mm.
I want to see if I notice any drop in quality on the stream on my phone. Make it bigger.
I didn't notice hardly anything.
Streaming. I think I can. Okay, I'm going to listen to the stream. I'm muting my mic.
Okay. All the viewers out there, you're not going to hear Justin because his mic is muted. So that he can listen. That sounded like the snap of a diffuser.
No.
Jessica said, "Who's not excited to wake up tomorrow at 6 o'clock for pitching practice? Not this girl."
Yeah, it's not as sharp, but it looks way better than anybody else's live show.
I was gonna say, I don't think our quality is a big issue compared to some of the stuff that you see out there.
Well, my the way I work is I constantly try to improve if I can.
Well, exactly.
We noticed, Justin.
Improvement is the key.
Yep. We have people that's, financially contributing to what we do, so I feel obligated to keep improving and keep growing and do more and more and more and more.
Oh,
That's why I
exactly.
do it, because people are putting their money in where their mouth is.
Right.
And I'm,
Not that big.
I don't say things to make friends. I make it, I try to make everything as honest as possible. And, these two on the stream could testify to how hard we work when we do our video production.
Oh yeah.
So
That's
kind of let them know, you both, whoever can go first if they want, let them know what's the difference between being not in Interface Death and being in Interface Death 2019 filming this last season. Like, how vast do you think it is from anything else that you've done or anything else that you see?
Well, we treat each investigation like a full film production. So normally, in past groups, in past investigations that I've gone through that or been a part of, it's you get there, you set up your stuff, you may get a tour, and then you investigate. There was no B-roll, there was no drone footage, there was no hyperlapse, there was no time lapse. It was so we have a production meeting beforehand, and we know exactly what we're doing when we get there. So as soon as we get there, Justin's inside doing interviews and B-roll. Derek's getting other kinds of B-roll. I'm doing drone footage, and either Derek or I are setting up time lapses and doing hyperlapse videos. All that stuff to put towards the film. So it's a lot different. It's a lot harder work, but it's fun. I love to do it. I think we all have our tasks, and I think we each like doing the task that we do.
Yeah, I just
for sure.
I would love to do this and be completely self-employed, but just my area, nobody wants to hire photographers. I found out today that Highland County, Ohio, is one of the poorest counties in the country.
Mhm.
You believe that?
I couldn't see it being that vast.
When Airborne left Wilmington.
DHL.
Or DH. Well, it turned into DHL.
Right.
But when that left, Highland County tanked
Right.
and hasn't recovered.
And it probably never will because nothing's coming in. You know, nobody's building businesses out that far. Just because of the locale, it's not considered a prime business district type deal. I mean, you take Florence or it's like a freaking boom town. It's got the airport's right there, so everybody's building around the airport. Land's hard to come by. You know, the construction's going up every day. Different businesses. Amazon builds at least 3 or 4 warehouses a year to put over there. Now you got Wayfair putting in 3 or 4 warehouses a year. I mean, it's just freaking insane the amount of business picking up there. And then you go on the outside areas of Cincinnati, and there's nothing. Because nobody wants to build outside the city anymore.
Yep.
Plus, they figure, you know, the population sizes, stuff like that. You know, the workforce. It's hard to build a nice, a decent company in an area that doesn't have a large size workforce, where people don't have to commute for an hour to get there, because they figure people ain't going to drive an hour to go to work. I mean, it's kind of dumb. You know, people will drive a decent ways to get to work if you pay good enough.
Yeah, that's Jessica. The reason why I lost Derek is I have to unmute him when I switch to him. That is the problem I have. I didn't have to do that before. The way I was running the audio before is not working for some reason.
Which is dumb.
Pretty much.
Very dumb. Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people, it's like the collaboration thing. You know, it's cool that everybody wants to do collabs and they want to get together and, you know, investigate, which is really cool. But, you know, to do an impromptu investigation somewhere where they just happen to be where we're at the same time or in that locale, you know, that's no big deal. But to do a true collaboration and have them meet us at a location, help pitch in to pay for the location if it's a big location, you know, I don't think they really understand how much involvement there is. I mean, if we're gonna film, you know, we found out the hard way that anytime we're gonna be filming, putting anything on camera that's gonna go up on any platform, they gotta sign NDAs, they gotta sign releases for, you know, their names, likenesses, the video that we take. They gotta make sure they're not releasing information before we get everything out. Anything that they capture on film and audio has to come to us. You know, it's pretty much they gotta sign, you know, 30 pages of documents to cover our ass so that we're not burnt in the end. And then it's 90% work, and
we trusted a lot of people in a lot of the paperwork. I know Joe signed a video consent release,
correct,
but he didn't do any NDA or
right.
We didn't make him contractually obligated to
Right.
give his, you know, pretty much copyrights to his footage.
Correct.
And, you know, put a hold on what he could release himself. Like,
right.
if you can't trust the person you're working with, then I mean, you think that you can trust them, but history
has showed otherwise.
Yeah. You know, people in our own group as soon as we kicked them out, they went straight to a lawyer and said, cease and desist on everything with us in it.
And it was a mess.
So, like, if anybody's watching right now, which a few are, if you're doing any type of commercial video production or any video production where you're putting it out on public, video consent releases, sometimes you have to get copyrights for their work that they do, whether it's photography or videography, non-disclosure agreements if you want to keep your project non-disclosed. Because let's just say, hey, I'm going to do a film here at this well-known location, or maybe it's a location people don't really have heard about. Other people will hear about that location or hear about your project and use that in a competitive way against you.
Yes. Oh yeah. It happens all the time.
Yeah,
You know?
Joe, I know you would have signed it, but we just took a risk. I knew that I needed the video consent because you never know Like, we're friends with Joe now, but something could happen to where any of us could have a falling out. The chances are low, but it's possible. So let's just say me and Derek get into a fight, and Derek doesn't want to fucking talk to me no more. He's done. And he doesn't want me to use any of the footage he shot. He doesn't want me to use any of the stuff with him in it. And that's his legal right, unless he signs the dotted line. So that's why we do that, because
Exactly.
we got screwed a whole from a commercial film that we shot that we're kind of redoing it but making it bigger. This last one that we're doing, and a whole bunch of episodes I had to go through and like edit a whole bunch of YouTube videos with their editor, and it sucks.
Yep.
I had to delete stuff from Facebook because you can't edit Facebook published posts.
Right.
It sucks.
We had to pull stuff down from Instagram.
But that's not happening.
We had to pull down all kinds of photos and stuff that we had taken to locations just because, there was a likeness in it, and it was a mess.
Yep, sure was. I forgot to mute you, so they were hearing double Derek on the full screen.
It was definitely a lesson learned.
Oh shit! I know how scary that is.
Double Derek.
Double D.
Yeah, double D. That's great. But yeah, a collaboration's cool, but I think a lot of groups, when they realize that 90% of our time is spent working, and then 10% is spent investigating, they're going to be like, man, this is kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know if this was a good idea, because there isn't a lot of people that are investigators or that have a team to investigate that are going to dedicate 10% of their investigation to investigating. And that's roughly, I would say that's roughly how much we actually get to investigate, which is kind of, I guess, strange, because we've captured a lot of evidence investigating for that limited period of time.
Well, I think it varies. It depends on how long you got. Sometimes we have 3 days. Well, one time we did. Sometimes we have 12 hours. Sometimes we have 8 hours.
Right.
So the difference between 12 and 8 hours is huge.
Right. Especially when you calculate daylight.
Because Josh doing drone photography, especially like when we were in Moundsville, he had to be in multiple places in Moundsville. And we didn't have a whole lot of time because we did a tour at the penitentiary, and I wanted to do that. I thought it was worth doing. And that cut out of time of him flying the drone. I think the time he did fly the drone was good because the cinematography and the lighting was good.
Yeah, we got to the certain spots almost at the perfect time for the lighting, the sunset angles, and it was pretty intense.
Oh, screw doing it by yourself, Joe. It can't be done. You can't do it. I mean,
you couldn't have done that in Moundsville.
What we do, you cannot do by yourself unless... some things you can do if you have a lot of time, but filming yourself, it's going to look like a vlog, or you might have to set up a tripod and get out in front of it. It's going to be more locked off, and it's not going to be as raw and documentary-like handheld.
Right.
Like, documentary, you want to have as much handheld stuff as you can, but the interviews can be locked off. That's about all I like to do, locked off. But it's like Caesar said, it is not easy. That's why we beg for money and support and beg you to buy our Blu-rays and our T-shirts and stuff.
Right.
Because how much, Josh and Derek, how much do you estimate you guys spent just for Interface Death this last year?
Our own equipment. I mean, like drone was for myself, but it was it was
no. If you spent money on Interface Death, how much do you think you spent? He doesn't even want to know.
Probably at least a couple thousand.
It's way more than that, Derek.
And I don't regret it either, because it's fun. And we've come a long way over these last few years. So it's worth it, and I'll continue to do it.
Dude, you have $1,000 just in the Sony AX53.
Yeah, if you figure in, locations plus additional equipment plus stuff that we're getting when we're at locations, and you know everything else combined, it's probably close to maybe a couple thousand a year.
It's more than that. Dude, we spent over $2,000 just in the location prices.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm talking about everything.
Oh shit.
Everything. Travel, hotels, food, the cost to even step through the doors of these places, equipment. Right. I guarantee you, from everybody in the group, we've spent at least $10,000 at least.
Oh,
Last
every
year.
every bit of it in a
Yep.
year's time.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then
mean-
even after the season's over, you know, we still purchase stuff and grab stuff up because we see that it's on sale or it's cheap, or you know, especially during the holidays, that's the best time to grab shit because you got all the flash sales. Everybody's doing their Black Fridays and Cyber Mondays. You get all your good electronic equipment then.
Gilson said he wants to learn more from us.
Yeah, I would like to teach people, but I don't have time to provide free education for people like I would like to. If I wasn't doing anything, the stuff I'm doing, then yeah. I just don't have time. The tips I can give you is there's lots of YouTube videos on. That's how I learn primarily is YouTube.
Right.
Probably almost all of it is YouTube. But you want to watch YouTube channels that are professionals. And
Right.
I think that's what sets aside our stuff. Like if you go back and look at each trailer of our documentaries, that shit can go on TV right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we forgot the money on the music rights that we put in our trailers.
Right.
And half the season we spent money
50
on
pop.
and we spent money on Filmstro or whatever it was called.
Yeah, Filmstro.
And I had to let that go because I couldn't afford it. Yeah, I mean,
Website cost every year.
I totally forgot about that. We pay 300. Josh and Derek paid $348 for the website. Here, once they come up, I get to pay them back for that. You know, a lot of times Josh and Derek will front me my costs, and I end up paying them back because I can't afford it. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be. You know, I couldn't do a lot of the stuff that I'm doing because it's just so expensive.
We wouldn't have it any other way.
Right. I mean,
Give me all your money, fuckers.
hold on. Let me get.
Mr. Moneybags over there.
Let me get to PayPal. Well, just like
I have a little bit.
Yes.
And I have PayPal.
yeah, yesterday you sent me that link for that monitor, and I was gonna buy it and have it sent to your house, but I missed out on the freaking deal. I was pissed.
Yeah, it was only for a couple hours.
I was like, what the hell?
Don't worry, Deadlight got it. Justin, you'll have it tomorrow.
It's a good thing Derek didn't buy it. It's a good thing Derek didn't fucking buy that.
See, I didn't buy. That Deadlight didn't purchase, and that's what part of Deadlight is for helping out the group, and Deadlight hadn't.
That's
purchased
awesome. You
anything
did
like
that, Josh. But let Derek know
Yeah.
so he doesn't buy it too.
Yeah, I was going to. That's what I figured I'd say now because I didn't want it, Derek, because the actual price isn't that bad either.
Yeah, no. Well, see, I was juggling between getting that or getting the 15 key Stream Deck that he wanted because we found a couple larger Stream Decks to use on.
This thing right here is $100. Just this little
Right.
thing. I need a bigger one. This is
The 15 key one we found for $90 on Marketplace, and the guy I tried to haggle with the guy. Well, the guy became an asshole. He was like, "Well," because I told him, I said, "You want 90 for it? I'll give you 75, and I'll pay for shipping." And he said, "Well, I'm not going to ship that. This is a local sale." I was like, "Man, you live in Cincinnati. I live in Indiana." I said, "You could be anywhere in Cincinnati. It could be anywhere from a 30-minute drive to an hour drive for me." Considering where at in Cincinnati you are, that's not local. He was like, "Well, I'll just put it on eBay then." I'm like, "Well, why are you getting all pissed off? I'm offering to pay this." And
Well, he's gonna have to ship it if he sells on eBay.
yeah, I'm like, man, this guy's he's got something wrong in his head.
Justin,
Hmm.
or Josh, Jess just asked you a question.
No, it's not a tax write-off.
she's
Jess
got to
is
keep
his
the book straight.
secretary, his
Right.
bookkeeper. I don't know how I don't know how you keep up the Deadlight business in your day job. I don't know how you do it.
It's getting tough. I'm actually probably going to stop taking orders until about June.
You said
Because-
that already.
Well, yeah, but I think I'm going to do it this time because I need to catch up, and there's events I want to go to. I need display lights. I want to be able to take some lights to events to sell. So, so what I'm probably going to do is put a post up that I'm not going to take any more orders until at least June, because I know that the bash is coming up in July, and I'd like to have some lights to sell for that. I want to have display lights. I'm thinking about in March going to an event in Missouri. Joe Warner invited me to an event in Missouri, so I might go out and do that. I'd like to have some display lights. So I'm too far behind. Overtime has been killing me. So that's less time in the shop, and I'm just further and further.
I really think you should experiment with 3D prints for all your housings.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence.
I know. There's no, unless you hire people or clone yourself, there's no other way.
Yeah,
But
I don't have the time to learn the software. I have people design for me, so I have to wait for designs and stuff to test print. So
Joe, I think our stuff, some of it can be put on TV. Screw Amazon Prime. There's a lot of junk on Amazon Prime. There's a lot of good stuff. Like Amazon Prime themselves put out good stuff, but people that could just upload, I mean, it's just like YouTube with closed captioning that you have to do yourself. That's another thing Josh said he was wanting to chip in for, is software to transcribe the closed captioning for Amazon Prime, because I'm not doing that.
Yeah, me and Josh talked about it,
that's another thing I have to research. I gotta write this shit down.
Yeah, we talked about how to get captioning, because we discussed about a week ago we were talking about how to put our stuff out and get it on TV or at least on a network or on something.
Jessica said don't clone him.
Don't clone him.
Closed captioning software. We need to do what else?
Well, we would have to do closed captioning software. We would also have to do language software so that it'll be able to be produced in multiple languages.
No, you only have to do one language.
Okay. I thought you had to do more than one.
No.
Jess said I had someone thinking we were on TV because of Justin's editing.
Her friend. Yeah, that was funny. One of her friends saw her on YouTube or something and said, "Hey, are you a real psychic? Are you an actor? Because I saw you on TV playing a psychic." And she's like, "No. For one, that's not TV. For two, that's a documentary, and I really do that."
That's funny.
Graphic design for necromancer stuff, T-shirts, banner.
Locations.
I'm starting to get depressed. I'll just pretend like I'm Josh Bender and then feel immediately better.
Maybe like I feel bad. Nope, I don't.
I'm thinking I'm forgetting something that I said that was important that I needed to do. Crap. It's hard, guys. The takeaway from this test video that our life is hard.
It gets difficult really fast.
And we need all the help we can get if you guys wanted to say. I'll tell you what, I promise you that we're going to bring new, fresh, exciting content this year. It's going to be a little bit different and cool.
Oh, I know what you're forgetting.
What?
The podcast.
Oh, yeah, Relia Stream. Thank you. Yeah. Relia Stream.
The audio version.
Clothes for Ralphie.
Yeah, clothes for Ralphie.
Hey, Ralphie can wear my clothes.
Better than Justin can now.
Actually,
They're all
my
just
clothes are a little big for Ralphie. Ralphie's slim. If
We'll
you
bring
don't
him
know who
some
Ralphie
Gatorade.
is, he's a mannequin that we use for our events.
His name's Ralphie.
Grow a bigger beater, Justin. You'll feel better.
There you go.
Music for our videos, unfortunately I never forget that, because when I go to edit one, I'm like, well, I need music, so I go to Audio Jungle. I'd like to be able to afford Epidemic Sound account and get their music, because they got some good music.
Now, I'd like to be able to go ahead and purchase the software and create our own music. That way we can sell the
Oh,
rights.
dude, that would just make my life harder.
You would love it.
No.
What?
Better.
Derek can
Be
buy it.
jammed out.
Derek can buy it. Missy can compose.
If I can make enough money producing the films, then I will do that. Until that happens, no. Because I tell you what, that is 10 times harder than editing a video.
I would think so.
You editing a video is okay. You got this video clip.
Yes.
You're going to put there. You're going to put that there. The music, the sound design is, it's hard.
Because you're starting from
What's up,
scratch.
Spirit
with
Stalker?
nothing.
We're just testing our stream, talking to the peeps, talking to the people. Do you have a
Yes.
video sent out for closed caption? Doesn't cost a lot of money, but it costs money.
Pretty much, it's not expensive, but it's still going to cost you.
Yeah, there's software out there that will transcribe your closed
Right.
caption for you.
Now, what kinds of networks or avenues can we explore? I mean,
For the audio from our shows, or for
or no, for getting the videos and stuff. And getting our-
Amazon Prime
Yeah.
would definitely get our stuff out there. A lot of people have Amazon Prime
Right.
TV.
But what about like Netflix, Hulu, stuff like that?
You have to have a certain grade camera to even be accepted on the Netflix. I think the
Really?
Panasonic Lumix S, the new S series of their full frame camera that's 6K is Netflix acceptable. So all the
Wow.
cameras that we have, nope.
No good.
nope.
Wow.
We'll have to spend probably $15,000-$20,000 in camera gear just to be on Netflix.
That's crazy.
What about the Roku?
That I have not looked into, but that's
How
something
popular-
that's
They
not
have,
Yes.
yeah.
I think that's popular.
Well, Roku
I
has their own channel.
not in the U.S., but I think it is in other countries. I have to research that.
Apple
you can get
TV
the-
just come out too.
Yeah, Apple TV is another one. Disney Plus is another one.
But see, Disney Plus is primarily all that they've got on there
It's
is
Disney stuff.
yeah, they're branded Disney Pixar. The stuff that they own the rights to. That's all that they show.
See you later, Caesar. Thanks for joining us.
I think it'd be cool to get on to get our stuff on not Netflix, but Amazon Prime, and see what kind of reaction we could get, what kind of how much interest we would have of people actually going on there and purchasing it. Because the problem we run into now is we put everything on the website, Blu-ray format. You can buy it, but they can also go to YouTube and watch it. So-
Blu-ray is dead. Physical media is dead. I mean,
Yes.
I know that Gil said he wanted to buy some, but
Right, but there's a handful of people out there that still, would rather have that disc in their hand. It's the having it in your hand thing.
but
For most people, but you can still go to the website and rent them and
yeah,
watch
that's
them.
what I'm saying.
That-
What we want to do, our original plans for the website was to offer a channel that you pay a monthly subscription and see exclusive live content on there, which is what we were going to focus on. All of our live stuff from our investigation is going to be on our website this year. We're not streaming it to social media at all.
That's going to go under the VIP
Yeah.
banner.
There is a VIP live stream channel on our website. So if I pull the website up,
If people are smart that are watching, if you want to be a part of that, you better jump on it now while the price is low, because I'm sure we're going to have to raise the price.
if you
'Cause
go to,
I think it's only like $1.99 right now.
yeah, it's not going to be raised. We're not. It's not going to be higher than $1.99 a month.
Oh, okay.
Troy Haney said it's getting bigger in the U.S. though. Roku is sold at Walmart.
Yeah. Roku's well, my TV is got Roku built in.
So if most of this is free, like our watch channel is free, that's our YouTube stuff. Quick tips I haven't done in a while. Oh, that reminds me, we got to bring up the show that we're going to be doing on Interface Death Facebook page exclusively. So the Tech Talk's there. We got Necromancer Live. We got Soapbox, and here's our VIP Live. And we have some stuff on there, but that's stuff that people can see on YouTube and Facebook. We're going to make this exclusively where we live stream this year, which is going to be harder. That's why we charge $2 a month for it. Depending on how hard that is, that might go up, but it won't be any above $5 a month. I won't go above that because that's ridiculous if it's higher than that. Our store is right here if you want to buy any of our DVDs or Blu-rays, excuse me. We got our Blu-rays on here. We got Derek and Missy's oils and sprays that you can. Me and my mom make prayer fans, and our T-shirts are on here. Maybe at some point we might have Deadlight merch on here, but it just depends on Josh's inventory and whether he wants that to happen. But I'd like to see more Deadlight stuff on here at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna mark down some of these and put up. I want to mark all the season 6 stuff down to $10 and put up the last episode for $15, and then I'm going to offer a box set for $40.
Nice.
So it's essentially getting every episode for $10 plus a free one.
Right.
And here's our website, guys. $348 a year. My mailbox went up to $72 a year just for my Interface Death mailbox.
That's nuts.
Yep. And that's due at the end of January.
Damn.
Send you the link. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we've added some neat stuff, and so we've got really good features. It's just getting the stuff on there. It was like the VIP live stream section. I think we did 2 or 3 behind the scenes style live streams that I ran to kind of give people a glimpse into what goes on during filming or during an interview or this or that, which I think we can continue to do that too. That'd be pretty cool. People like that stuff, especially like when we're doing like we did the interviews at Josh's. We're all kicked back doing interviews, and we kick on a live stream through the VIP section, and they can watch. Hey, look, we're filming right now. This is what's going on. If you got questions in between takes, we'll answer some questions. I think people would find value in that. That's the big thing. You want to make sure that we give them value for what they're paying.
Can't type with my mic in way in my face.
It says, "Wake up, Josh." Yeah.
All right.
You probably are tired. You look kind of tired.
Well, I am.
All right. Well, you can get off here, man. We've been on here for an hour and a half.
It's only 9:30. He ain't going to bed yet.
Well, he's probably fucking tired.
I still have to do some more work on these lights, and I have to gather equipment for tomorrow.
Well, being on the show is definitely not helping you make lights.
No, I got them almost done though. I got 3 of them just like this.
Oh yeah.
I don't have the knobs on there yet. I don't have the diffusers made yet.
Is it wired?
Huh?
Is it wired?
Yeah, all 3 of these are wired. They need knobs and diffusers and test.
Nice.
Yeah, and they're done.
You need
Don't know
little
how you do it.
elves. That's what you need, elves.
You just to conjure up some fairies.
Right. You need to buy Jess a big cauldron and let her whip you up some fairies and.
Guild, there's Patreon. If you go to patreon.com, I'll send you the link to that. That's where you can donate like $1 a month, $5 a month, and up.
You get freebies.
And you get behind the scenes access to things, a whole bunch of perks. They're all explained on here. I'll put the link. I'll send you the link to that too on Facebook. And if you just want to do this as a small one-time donation, PayPal. PayPal is there too. I'm going to send you the Patreon on your messenger. Just so you can look it over. It's something that you want to do. You can do that too. Or you can
Yep.
share it.
PayPal gets a workout for sure.
If it wasn't for PayPal, my life would be over.
Your mom's PayPal's gotten a workout lately.
Ken said everything sounds and looks good. You all have a good weekend.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Ken.
Ken.
Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Yeah, when's the next jewelry sale?
I don't know. It'll be a while.
It's live on the 18th.
Oh, live on the 18th when we show up.
I have 3 things of Tupperware full of her jewelry right over here.
I know, ain't all 3 of those mine already?
Dude, you don't want to know how much money's in those Tupperware.
Oh, probably not.
The 3 pieces you bought over there are still sitting on my printer.
I know. Yeah, I went light the last live stream. I was like, I guess I'll give a chance to others to see what they can come up with.
Gil, if you want to buy the school episode, I'll have that up by tomorrow. That's the only episode I don't have up on the website yet. So if that's
Stanford Center.
Yeah, if that's the only one you want, I have to put that up. I had forgot to put that up on the website. But yeah, I'm thankful for a lot of things, but just to be honest, me and Chrissy struggle a lot, with her having MS and having to quit her job. It's been really hard. I want to keep doing this, but I'm going to have to get at least a part-time job here in a month and work around my schedule just to be able to keep my family afloat. As far as what we're doing, on the paranormal side of things, we just got to play it by ear. I don't expect Josh and Derek to pay for everything, so I have to see what we can do, what we can afford, and go from there. But there'll be something. We'll be doing something. I just don't know how much. If it's going to be as what I want it to be, I don't know. But we'll have to see. Hopefully, when we release the commercial film, that
Helps.
that helps. If that's popular and people would be interested in that, that'll be available for purchase, digital purchase on the website. And what that means is you can buy it and then watch it anytime you want from the website.
Yes.
If you rent it, it's like, a couple bucks for like 3 days.
Mhm.
You can rent it. And the Blu-rays will be available. If you're a Blu-ray person, you can buy it that way.
Right.
And we would like to do a lot of that stuff, but we don't make people pay for a lot of the production that we're doing because I feel like I want to it's got to be a certain caliber production. I want to make sure that it's like as good as we can possibly get it.
Right.
I wish, Chad Kalick, he charges $35 a piece for his documentaries. Like the last YouTube vlog I seen of his desk was just full of DVDs where he just burns. I don't see how he sells that many. Like people,
Oh yeah. It's a lot. I mean, there's no either people are really into what he's doing, or he just burns a bunch of extra and they sit around and collect dust.
I guarantee he don't burn extra. He probably does it to order.
Mm.
We have a box full of Blu-rays that we haven't sold for a long time. A lot of the Chillicothe one because we thought we would sell more.
Yeah.
Do you want me to drop that down on the site? What is it on the site? Just to sell them?
Is it still 15?
No, it's been $10 for a while, but there's 2 episodes, two investigations on it.
Right. Oh, on the same one, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how much it is. Store. Let me go to the store, please. Thank you.
Gilson wanted to know how much the school video was.
It'll be $15. And when I put that up after I get off of here, it won't take me very long, a few minutes. I'll just send you the link if you want that one. I actually don't think that was our best one, but it's all in the eyes of the beholder.
Was that Higginsport? Is that what you're talking about?
No, Sanford Center.
Sanford Center.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, we had to take down Higginsport.
That's right.
Yeah, the Ghost Legends of Chillicothe Blu-ray is $10. Do you want me to drop it to $5? It's not
we got
selling.
a lot. Yeah, we got a lot of them left, don't we?
We have to sell them somehow.
Yeah, we might as well drop them because we got quite a few of those left.
Yeah, I think if we'll just sell what we have and just discontinue it.
Yeah, because I think we ended up at the end. Well, when the regular DVDs we had at Higginsport School, when we did the sale of those at the Ghost Walk, I think I sold that last one for like $5.
I think I might keep one and go to the Chillicothe Public Library and let them have it so people can check it out.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, they might like that.
Oh, they'll take anything they get.
Oh yeah, the donation wise, definitely.
All right, I think we've tested enough. We're going to end it. Thank you, everybody that hung in there and took time out of your life to talk to us. It does mean a lot. And our live shows is the bread and butter of what we do. And there's good reason for that. People want to connect with people and engage with people and be a part of something. And hopefully you guys that's been following us around for the last couple of years on these shows, oh my God, have felt like you've been a part of it. And you guys are, from the Patreons to the people that just watch the shows, that watch the YouTube videos, that go to our events, that buy our merchandise. It's, we would love to be more successful, but what success we have now is enough to keep us going hardcore. So
Right.
2020, here we come. Just watch out, okay? Starting off 2020 with a commercial film. It will be from Hartford City. It's a complete haunted Hartford City documentary of 4 locations. Okay, Monroe House, the jail, the Speakeasy, and
Griffin's Blind Tiger.
Yeah, Griffin's Blind Tiger. So that should be out in a month or more. And they're just laughing.
I love it.
Oh, she is cracking up.
She's cracking up.
But good night, guys. We love you. Interfacedeath.net. That's where everything is, guys. And we'll see you next time.